Good evening, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, the lecturers, and all of my friends. We are glad to see you with us in this wonderful evening. First, let me give you a basic idea about our event. We, as an Association of Business and Technology, organized Luminar 2022 with the aim of enhancing the knowledge about business technology degree program. Here we hope to discuss the value of a Bachelor of Commerce, especially in Business Technology degree, the career opportunities available for the BT stream, and so on. In order to conduct this informative session, there are two resounding personalities here with us today as the guest speakers. First, we have Mr. Kusal Rathnayaka, Head of Performance Marketing at Innovation Caution Private Limited. Also, Mr. Achala Kodippili, Senior Digital Marketing Manager, E-Marketing I Private Limited. Especially, we proud to say that both of them are passed out our graduate from our department with a Bachelor of Commerce, special in Business Technology degree. I honorably welcome both of you to today's virtual session. So, Rusli and Naoda, now it's over to you.
Thank you, Hashini. Once again, thank you for joining with us today in the Luminar 22. So, Mr. Achala, when you decided to go with business technology, what was your first impression and how did you feel it at the time as an undergraduate?
Hi, Rusli, and hi, everyone. It's nice to talk to you, all you guys. So about the question, at first, as all of you, I think I was also not sure about the selection, and I was thinking that there was IT on it, and I think I'm good at IT, so I'll be selecting that. And at that moment, I was not aware about the benefits and everything, but I think that was a very good choice. And with that, I was able to gain a better knowledge about the industry and about the subjects and everything, and that helped me quite a lot in terms of my job and my career path.
Thank you, Mr. Achala. So, Mr. Kusal, as we all know, you graduated from University of California as a business technology student. So, what was the main reason that you chose business technology as your specialization area when you were in undergraduate?
Yeah. First of all, good evening, all of you, and thank you for having me for this session. Yeah, first of all, when I was joining as a BCom undergraduate to the University of California, I anyway had a past experience in my O-level and A-levels in terms of technology, information technology, business technology as well. So when I was in second year, there is an opportunity we feel, and we got, we can join with the business technology stream in terms, even we are in the BCom stream. So that's anyway passionate to me to select that thing, because anyway I have a past experience and I have the passion in terms of business technology area, and I know I can do a lot of things, because in my school time also I have done some HTML programmings and some social media, like very limited social media handle part of things. So that's the main reason I chose business technology as my stream. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Kusal, for that valuable insight. Next, Mr. Achala. Like you stated in the previous, that your knowledge and your experience of ICT influence to choose business technology, but there's a misconception about that business technology shouldn't need a massive amount of ICT knowledge to continuously studies. But from your experience, can you share, apart from that, what there were any other reasons to choose business technology?
Yeah, so about that question, Rusli, definitely you don't need a big understanding and big knowledge about IT to start and select the IT section on the BCom. But the thing is, our lecturers and they have planned the curriculum really well, so that we will get quite a good understanding about the industry and the subject. So you definitely don't need any pre-experience or a lot of IT knowledge to select this stream. And when I choose this stream, what influenced me most was that because I was really into IT, and I was like to learn more about IT industry and those kind of different technologies and everything that we can use in terms of commerce. So it's an extension, right? So BCom business technology is an extension. So it will give you a better understanding and a better knowledge how we can utilize our commerce knowledge into improving our business using the IT knowledge. So it will really help you. So that's why I mainly select BCom business technology, because I was thinking that having a more knowledge on IT will definitely help to improve my commerce knowledge, because most of the companies, let's say even you go for any company currently, all of them are working online and using different technologies and computers to do their day-to-day work. So that's a very good plus point that you can think when you are selecting IT degree, if you are coming from a commerce background. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Kusal, BT or business technology is a new but trending area, especially back in your days. So were there any challenges that you have faced after selecting brand new area, or and how did you overcome those challenges, if there were any?
Yeah. Guys, first of all, humble request to you all. Don't tell me Mr. because I'm very uncomfortable with that. Just call me Kusalaya if you feel fine. Because in our, just tell you a story, in our industry, there are no bosses, there are no sirs. Even he is in 60 years old, even he is a CEO of the company, we are just calling him with the names. That's the similarity and the equality in our industry, right? So just to get an understanding of that, just don't call me Mr. I'm very uncomfortable with that. Okay, to answer your question, yes, because when we talk about business technology or information technology, it's a evolving industry. It's keep evolving. So in these days, we are talking about IoT, Internet of Things, because everything is connected and everything is combined with internet as well as business technology. So main challenges what we have to face in terms of this business technology industry, this is keep evolving. We need to up to date every time, every day, every single second, something new added to this industry. That's a main interesting part and the main challenging part in this industry. So normally with the research and keep involving with the like digital trending news and everything, so you will be keep updating, and it's very helpful to overcome any challenges if you in terms of the business technology area. That's how you need to tackle and how you need to face those kind of areas. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Kusal. Sorry, thank you, Kusal. Now, Achala, when you were continuing your studies in business technology, what kind of ideas did you had about your future career path? Because selecting a business technology stream is a thing, and choosing a career in the stream is another thing. So in other words, how the business technology influenced your career path?
Yeah, so about that, when I was learning about IT and I was in the business technology stream, my target was to go to a IT company mainly. So that's why I selected that as well. So, but it really helped me in terms of my career path, because most of the subjects that we use definitely will help you in your future career. Let's say, for example, subjects that you have, I think you have networking now, and even the other subjects like stats or something that you will learn from using the softwares and everything, right? So with that, it will help you to work in a actual company environment, because you know what need to be done and what are the softwares and what are the procedures. So selecting this stream will really help you, and it will help in your future career path in terms of improving your knowledge and everything. Yeah.
Thank you, Achala, if I say that. So Kusal, as Hashini mentioned earlier in the introduction, you are a experienced person in this digital marketing field, technology field. So what drives or what motivates you to choose this is as your career path?
Yeah, likewise, I said I anyway have that passion when I was in O-level and A-level in my school as well, because at that time also most of my time I spent in the computer labs and like doing trial and error using like the computer parts and everything. So mainly I wanted to choose this industry because I know for a fact at that time also we have some potential in that industry, and this is like keep evolving and very interesting area to learn. That's the main idea behind it. In terms of that, because we have that passion for that industry as well, because even we are using any kind of stream technologies in any way involving, as you know, in these days also you are using laptops and you are using data and everything, these all combined with the technology. So I feel like it's very helpful, and it might be a plus point to me when I was choose my career in my future path, and it will be help me to grow my career and stay in the in a better position in my career. That's the main reason behind it.
Thank you, Kusal. Mr. Achala, since you are currently engaged in the field of digital marketing, which requires a lot of qualifications, a lot of standards, how did you manage to complete all those required qualifications along with your academic activities?
Yeah, actually, I started as an intern in a company, and I'm still working on that company currently as a senior manager. So while I was doing my internship, I was able to get more time for my academic stuff as well, because the company you will select will definitely help in terms of your education, right? So that depends on the company, but if you select a good company, it will definitely help, and you will have time to do both while working on the company, while completing your education and qualification. So in terms of digital marketing, we mainly have exams from Google and Facebook, and there are some exams from platforms like LinkedIn, TikTok, or Twitter if you are interested. So those are all online exams. So if you have time, you can definitely work on it, and you can take those exams anytime you need. So that's not a problem. So only the problem would be allocating time and managing that time to get things done. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. So Kusala, my next question also related to qualifications. So you are in this field for years right now. So when we consider about the qualification, what were the qualification that you had to have back in your days, and are they still same or different in today's context?
Yeah, likewise, Achala explained to you, we started our career as intern. We have that internship in the various companies, and me, Achala, and there are two or three other people. We are starting the same company, so we are started as an intern. To be honest, at that time, we doesn't have any kind of understanding what that company does, right? So at that time, we have understanding about how this thing works, but in terms of the things they are doing in here, like in the practicality, we don't have any kind of idea. Likewise, I said, you need to use your internship as the letter, you are going to learn your letter A in this industry. So that's the main qualification you need to have. Like, you need to have that passionate about that, what you are going to do, and you need to have a right career path for that. So if you are going to use, okay, for this internship, I'll do this, after that, I'll go for that thing, that's not work for you. When you are choosing your career, and when we are going to choose our career, our main intention in our head is like what we are going to do for our next 5 years. So that's the main idea and the main passion behind it too, when we are going to select our streams and the internship as well. So qualification, in the sense, you don't need to have that kind of like so much of qualification on that. But whenever the things you are learning in this 3 years, you need to use those things. Like, we can't say like we can't use those things. Like, there are some things we can use for our careers, and we can use that thing to allocate for our career path as well.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Achala. So, like you mentioned earlier, your internship led you to choose your career path. And with our undergraduate, with our theoretical knowledge, how can we understand what is good for us, and how can we manage to get a good career path for us?
Yeah. So Rusli, as Kusal said earlier, I think you can call me Aya. That's okay, really. You don't have to call me Mr. So that's industry norm normally. So you can start learning that from now. So about the question, how internship influence the career path. So as Kusal and I mentioned earlier, so we started, so there was 4 boys, Kusal, me, Janita, and so Anushka. So all 4 of us started working on internship from 2016 onwards, from a company who are in currently more focused on travel and tourism advertising section. So that really helped. So because in that time in 2016, when we were on our 3rd year, we were only learn those stuff from our subjects, right? So internship really help you to learn it more, and in terms of company perspective, so you will learn how those subjects that you learn and how those things that you learn and how that can be implemented on actual company environment. So that will really help you, and you can understand that how it will work and how those theories and things that you learn can be applied into actual and day-to-day environment. So internship is a very important thing, and you will I think definitely you should do it, and it will really help you in terms of your future career path, and it will really help you to learn things way faster, and that will help to get more understanding about the industry and get your career path improving and get the promotions to the next level and all of that.
Okay, thank you. So Kusalaya, many of our final undergraduates are about to start their internship program, probably next month onwards. So as a manager, what is your advice or recommendation for them regarding internship training?
Yeah, so likewise I said, and Achala explained, first you need to understand, and you need, sorry. So first you need to understand and you need to think about your career path. That means your future growth and the future establishment. So based on that, everything you need to decide what you are going to do, right? So first of all, to be honest, like I said, like Achala said, 4 of us are going for a same company to our internship. At that time also, we are using our path because sake of we need to do that internship. But at that moment, when we are going to do our internship in the particular organization, we feel like we have that potential in this industry and this organization. That's how that motivation came up, and that's how we need to be thinking about, okay, this is the path we need to choose, we need to go on. So my first advice is you need to think of from your end what suits you and what makes you feel better and what satisfied you. That's the main thing. So first of all, when you're going to satisfy anyone, you need to satisfy from yourself. That's the main intention and the main core fundamentals behind it. So first of all, you need to think about yourself, what suits me. So based on that, you can decide whatever the career you are going to choose. So my advice is first think of yourself, what you are capable to do and what you are interested to do. Based on that, you can choose your career.
Thank you, Sanaye. Now, since we are in our third year and we are about to start our internship, the next big question, the next big challenge we are about to face is how to manage our time with the internship and our academic activities. It's because we are about to go to an internship and spend like 8 to 5. And how can we manage our academic activities with the internship? Can you share your experience with us, Kusal?
You're asking me, right?
Sorry, it's Achala.
Yeah, if Achala don't mind, I can answer that.
Please.
Yeah, so it's like this. Likewise, we said, to be honest, when you are in this industry, you will feel and you will know this is not an 8 to 5 job, right? So it's more about in this industry compared to others, we have a lot of freedom. That's, to be honest, I must say that, because when we are using our career as a business technology and we are going for our internship, that organization also very humbly and the very friendly, very kind environment. When we are go to them and we told our story and we say, look, here we are coming for our internship. This is like 6-month period. This is how our what do you call that lecture schedule. This is how we are going to do it, blah blah blah, and they respond to that. Okay, we can agree for that. You can go for it. So that's how we fell into and we get interested on that, because it's very freedom. There is very freedom and you can do anywhere what you want. So likewise, I said after the now me, Achala and everyone who graduated from ABT, Business Technology stream, and we are about to in 6+ years in this industry, and we are like very happy and we are like very satisfied in this industry. So because that freedom, that fluctuation, and that honestly feeling, it's there because we are satisfied with what we are doing at the moment. So like when I'm going to answer your question, it's very life balancing thing, because when you need to participate in your internship and we need to participate in your lectures as well. But if I'm not mistaken, most of the lectures are happening on Saturdays and Sundays and 5 to 7, that kind of thing. But anyway, if this is like sudden things happening on like in the weekdays, but if it is like 3 to 5 or in the morning 2 hours, but those are very punctual thing. You can talk to them, you can talk to your organization and tell them, yeah, there is a sudden lecture came up, we need to participate there, and they will anyway respond to that. Okay, you can go, come after that kind of thing. So it's you don't need to worry about it, because based on our past experience, that that freedom and that punctuality is there, so you don't need to worry about it actually.
Thank you, Kusal. Now Achala, there is a recent trend among students who complete their advanced level is joining for jobs and not pursuing their higher education, even when they get a chance, an opportunity to enter a state university. What is your advice to those students who have joined us with today?
Yeah, so about that, that's a trend I see as well. There were many people I know also do that. But the thing is, anyway, in the end, when you improve your career and go to the next levels and into the promotions and everything, you will definitely would need a degree and even the masters as well you will be needing for your future career growth. So definitely I think it's better to start now and do the degree while you can, and doing that with the internship, so that will help to do it both in the same time, and it will help you to improve your knowledge while improving the your career path in the same time. So that will help to do it both in the same time, and you can improve quite faster. Other than when you go into, like, if you do the A levels and join the company, you will have to learn more things and you will have to go from the bottom and to the top. So that way it will take more time. But if you have a degree, and that way you can join to the mid level of the company, and with that you will have you can improve your career path way faster than the one joining from the A levels. And I would like to say this as well, because most of the time even our time as well, we see that more boys are selecting the stream while girls are more reluctant. But girls, it's not a requirement to know the IT stuff. You can join business technology stream and you can learn it, and then you can improve your career path and select a career path based on that way. Because even when I meet some of my friends even now who have selected other streams and who have selected general stream as well, they say that අපරාදේ මම IT select කරා නම් අපිටත් ගෙදරින් වැඩ ගන්න තිබ්බා, those kind of stuff, right? So there are many benefits and there are many things that you will get if you select a IT based stream that will really help you in terms of your future and in terms of your career and in terms of your life.
Thank you. So Kusalaya, today in Luminar 22 we have first year undergraduates who are about to select their specialization area, and other undergraduates who already selected their specialization area, BT, as their specialization area. So we would like to know what are the new career paths that we have in today's world.
Yeah, there are a lot of potential in this industry because as a head of performance marketing, I'm looking for new bloods to my organization as well. Like I'm looking for senior executive interns, because there are a lot of opportunities. Even though in these days, correct me if I'm wrong, Achala, because we are getting a lot of invitation from other companies as well, because there are a lot of potential. If they are recognize you as a valuable asset to them, they will anyway trying to hire you. That's kind of flexibility, that kind of competition in this industry. So you don't need to worry about your stream, if whether I have a job or can I find a job kind of thing. You don't need to worry about it at all, because when we join as an internship also, we have that confidence and the gut level. Yeah, we can do this, we can stay and we can establish in this industry. So likewise, that thing, after 6 years, when we think of ourselves, we are very satisfied on that, because at that time, to be honest, there are no one to influence, so there are no one to tell us, okay, look here, this stream is good to choose kind of thing, because that is, we are very new to business technology. but you guys have that opportunity, likewise the past experience that this stream have, and the lecturers, and you guys have that some kind of knowledge more than us regarding the current social activities and the current social media platforms. So what you need to know is like when you are selecting your industry, you need to do your best. That's the main thing. Even though you are in the internship or you are going to do the research, just do your best with your honesty. So then it will be successful. That's a norm. That's a base and the rule of thumb for this industry. So you don't need to worry about any kind of like job security or job problems kind of thing, because there are a lot of potential in this industry. So many vacancies there, so many people are looking for you. Even though if you don't mind, if you want to start your own path, it's up there, because from with us, there are so many people come to the organization and they are going to start their own business. So that's also potential in this industry. So that's the freedom and the flexibility in this industry. So you don't need to worry about it at all, because we can help you actually if you need.
Thank you, Salai. Achala, the COVID-19 pandemic, it changed our way of living. And what were the challenges it caused to the technology? For instance, business are shifting towards online platform. Can you please share your thoughts about the pandemic and its challenges?
So in terms of challenges, actually, IT people doesn't have a lot of challenges, because mainly we can do work from home, and so we can do the meetings via Zoom and all other online meeting platforms. So those kind of things really doesn't affect a lot for the technology industry. And in terms of our salaries and everything, most of the companies currently has pegged their salaries into USD. So people will get a fixed salary, and that will not affect the depreciation of the rupee as well. So IT industry and other facts are something like products and everything that develop using technology like websites or any other apps or those kind of stuff hasn't had any big effect from the COVID-19, because most of those technologies and everything are already has solutions that we can use for this kind of pandemic. Mainly, I think if there is any challenges, I think that's because most of the rural area people are not aware or not used to use those kind of technologies. But with this kind of situations, I think most of people are now learning those kind of stuff like card payments via online payments, so those kind of stuff, and online deliveries, online ordering. So those kind of stuff is improving, and those rural area people are also now learning those things. And I think that would be only the challenges that we have, because the knowledge gap between rural areas and other areas.
Okay, Kusal, actually I explained some of the challenges that we are facing with COVID-19. So if we focus on the bright side, what are the new trends and opportunities that we that emerged with COVID-19 on technology perspective?
Yeah, to answer that question, I have something to show you. If you don't mind, can I share my screen? Is it possible?
Yeah,
Sure.
I think. Sure.
Let me know when you can see my screen.
It's visible.
Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, we can see.
Yeah, okay. So this is just to give an understanding about internet and social media usage in Sri Lanka. You can see here, our population is 21.46 million, right? It's compared to the urbanization is 18.8. But you can see the mobile phone connection in Sri Lanka is 30.41 million, which is like when we compare to the population, it's 141.7% increase, right? With the growth, it's year on year 612,000 adding to this system. And when we consider about internet users, we have about 10.9 million internet users. In terms of the active social media users, we have 7.9 million. And year on year growth is 1.5 million. So you can see here how much of potential, how much of opportunities, how much of space in this industry, because so many people keep evolving and they keep engaging with the social media platform, even though in the internet users. So this is the digital landscape in Sri Lanka. This is basically the presentation which I used to do my clients, but I'm just giving an understanding about how vast and how powerful and how strong this industry and this digital space. So you can see the Facebook, we have about 7.5 million users only for Facebook. In terms of the IG, we have 1.55. YouTube, we have 7 million plus. Google, we have 7 million users. LinkedIn also as well. So this is to answer your question. So the people who are using internet mainly for their entertainment purpose. But if we can see this education and online classes compared to the last 2 to 3 pandemic year, this keep evolving, right? So in, if I'm not mistaken, in 2018, this is indicated at only 10 or 11%. But you can see here this drastical change coming to 15.5% because of that pandemic situation, and the students, people, and everyone move into the online platforms using Zoom or Microsoft or Google Meet kind of thing. So this is the potential. We anyway know for a fact this is anyway keep evolving, and this also because people who are using more internet for their purposes, right? So that's what I wanted to show you, how potential in this industry, because you don't need to worry about it, and it's very competitive because you are not the only person involving or evolving with this industry, because there are so many potential, so many people keep engaging, keep entering to this space, right? So that's how strong this social media platform, even in the business technology area.
Thank you, Kusal. So when it comes to our degree, business technology, what kind of demand it has in the current job market with the recent pandemic and such things? Can you answer that, Kusal?
Sorry, Mali, can you repeat that question, please?
Sure. Our degree, business technology, what kind of demand it has in the job market? A specialized degree.
So likewise, I said at that time also, like we are very new to that industry, we doesn't know about digital marketing or internet marketing kind of thing, but we keep getting understanding and the education from the business technology. Then we see the potential, and then we see how strong this industry and what kind of spaces, what kind of strength in this industry. So that's how you need to think about that thing, and you need to keep researching on that, because likewise Achala said, there are so many spaces you can learn regarding this. There are Google Digital Garage, Google Fundamentals, Facebook Grouping, LinkedIn certification courses, TikTok Academy, Twitter Academy, even though anything and everything, even though newly they have started Snapchat education platforms as well. So that's the markets, that's the spaces, it's keep evolving. So that's fundamentals you can base from the business technology. That's how we enter to this thing, and we just interested in terms of the business technology and the information technology area. So likewise, I said from the beginning of you are entering into the ABT, it's the A to learning for this space. So you don't need to worry about that thing, because we have very strong lecture platform with us, because I know for a fact that, because we also have that experience and we also experienced that, and you guys also experiencing it. So you don't need to worry about it. They will give you all the support you need You just wanted to keep focusing and keep educating on that. That's the only thing you need to do.
Excuse me, I have to inform that there is a questionnaire in the chat. If anyone feels free to, if anyone want to ask anything regarding the program, they can fill the questionnaire. Thank you.
Okay. Achala, we are talking here about the business technology degree in here today. So what kind of benefit that you have gained from this, especially in BT degree, personally or professionally, your experience about that?
Yeah. Yeah. As I said earlier, so the curriculum that we have, and I think it's currently more improved as well, because when we learned, now it's quite a lot improved. So you will have more exposure and more practical things to do, and with that, I think it will be really helpful for your career, because things now are like I said earlier, it's more into it's better more you can learn things on the practical context. So the things like softwares or anything, it would be better you can check those actual platforms and learn things on that, and while learning the practicals and theoretical things. So theoretical things is one thing, and practical things is also important, because when you are going to do the work, it will be on the practical side, right? So currently I think the curriculum has both of those stuff, so you will get more exposure and more knowledge, and with that I think you will be in good hands and you will be able to improve your career path and future.
Thank you for those valuable insights that gave you, which will definitely help us through our journey. And finally, I would like to ask one last question before the end of webinar 22 and before the question and answer session. And since both of you are well-established professionals, Kusal, what is your advice on conducting ourselves in our workplace as a business technology undergraduates?
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Can you repeat that question, one, please?
What is your advice on conducting ourselves in our workplaces as a business technology undergraduates rather than just an undergraduate?
Yeah, so that's what I explained to you, because when you are going to do your internship or your research or you are selecting your career, you need to have that clear path, clear focus on what you are going to do. And you need to believe in yourself, and you need to consider yourself what I need to be within next 5 years or 10 years. So that's, you need to keep thinking in your mind as well. So when you are going to select your career path or when you are going to select your stream, you need to have that in your mind, because you need to have that clear path. Otherwise you will go here and there, because there are some people with us as well. They are come up with this career, but they need to choose another path, and there are up and downs, and there are things. So you don't need to risk yourself. You need to think of yourself and decide what I need to be and what I'm very capable and what I interested to do. So based on that, you need to do everything and anything. Likewise, Achala and me explained in the earlier, in this industry, this is not a 8-to-5 job. Likewise, there are a lot of freedom, there are a lot of flexibility, there are a lot of equality as well. Likewise, Achala said, this is not, business technology is not only for limited to boys. There are so many girls in our industry, even though people who are working with me as a software engineers, digital marketers, or even though in our higher rank top management, there are so many girls, ladies involving with us. So the equality also in here as well, and the flexibility, equality, and the punctuality as there. So you don't need to worry about it at all, but you need to think of yourself, what makes suits you and what you need to do as to grow your career path. That's the main intention. You need to think of yourself before you selecting anything.
Thank you, Kusal. Achala, would you like to add something to that?
Yeah, Rusli, I think, yeah, Kusal covered most of it. I think things about girls, definitely girls, you need to select this stream because it will really help you. So even our time, we had only very few girls. So, and things about other stuff. So this industry is really easy to work with, and even it's not 85, right? So you can work from your home, or you can work anywhere if you have internet connection and a computer. So it's really easy to work, and even in terms of salaries and everything, it will give you better salary scales compared to other industries and other jobs. So yeah, I think that would be all from mine.
Okay.
Thank you, Achala. Thank you.
Yeah, we have some questions from the audience. So it's something you have explained earlier. Is this stream, BT stream, suitable for girls too? And can we choose another career path like HR manager after doing BT degree?
Oh, very complicated question. Yeah, you can, because we have that kind of girls as well. Likewise, Achala said, we have very limited girl involving in our year as well, but those people who are involving with us in the better positions as well. So that's what I told. Even though for the doing internship or research or completing your degree, you can select whatever you want, but you need to have that clear path. Likewise, just to be a joke, like, you know, in our A levels, we are saying maths kalla, commerce kalla, engineer kenek wenni, but not that much. But when it's come to this ABT, you have a lot of potential. Even though you are going to HR industry, MIT is there. Management Information System, MIS, MIT, those are there. So for that, you need that experience and that hand-on experience for that thing as well. So likewise, I said, you can select whatever you want. You don't need to be like, if you are selecting ABT, you need to do a digital marketer or software engineer or tech guy kind of thing. You don't need to limit yourself for that. You can do anything and everything you want. So likewise, in our industry, there are people like who are doing business technology, and they are doing some architectural designs, software engineering, that kind of thing as well. So diversity also is there, because this digital space is very vast. It's like the ocean, because everything and anything is there. What you need to choose is, you need to select whatever the thing you want, and pinpointing it, go selecting that thing as a path. That's the thing you need to consider about that, whether you are going for a ABT and you are going to select HR human resource marketing. It's up to you, but you have to have a clear path. Okay, when I go to ABT, okay, I'm doing this, and this is focusing my career for HR. So then you can do your MBA or PhD related to the HR stream as well. So you don't need to worry about it. Just use this as your fundamental, like a foundation. So because technology is everything to you know, so it's very helpful for you for your future career as well, future growth as well.
Okay, next question. What are the professional courses related to BT degree that you pull for our future career path? Achala?
Yeah. I think I explained earlier. So from Google, there are a few courses that you can try out. They are all free, so you don't have to pay anything. Just log into your Google account and search for Google certified exams. So from your email, then you will find out there are different kind of platforms, advertising platforms that you can try out, and there are guides as well. So first you can read those guides and documents and get a basic idea how these platforms, what are these platforms, what they do, and then try the exams. So even exams, if you fail, that's not a problem. They don't record anything if you have pass or fail. So you can try out again and again. So I think 7 days is the cap. So let's say if you haven't able to pass today, then you can try out again in 7 days. So that will really help you in terms of Google, and also other platforms. Similarly, Facebook has Facebook Blueprint. I think that's something paid, but they have also some free exams as well. And same goes for other platforms like TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat. So those kind of advertising platforms, they all have these exams. So you can try out.
Okay, thank you. The next question is, what are the companies that we can choose for our internship?
There are so many companies you can choose. It's up to you actually, because to be honest, in our internship days, when we need to select our internship, we first thing we did is we just go for our seniors, right? Then we told there is a Akka called Akela. So yeah, we go to her and we told her like, Akka, we need an internship to do, because at that time she also working in that particular company as a HR person, HR intern or HR executive someone. So then she said, okay, give you your CVs. I will check with them. For luckily, all four get selected for them. So there are other opportunities as well, likewise with the connection, or you can search by your own in the top jobs or LinkedIn jobs or Facebook jobs. There are so many things you can involve, because at that time we doesn't have that kind of facilities. That's why we go to our seniors. But if you need to find it on yourself, there are so many spaces, so many things you can check, because there are so many internships going on, even in the banks, even in the digital marketing industries, agencies. There are so many things. So you don't need to worry about it. If you have any question or any problem in terms of selecting, or you need to think about it, just reach out to us or our lecturers, then we can help you on that. It's up to you. Like as I said, you need to select your path. Then you have to decide, okay, I'm going with this. Then it's up to you. It's a risk taker, but you need to select it by your own.
Okay, this question has appeared twice. When doing BT, is it possible to do chartered as a professional qualification? When can have be more possibility to get big capacity in job market?
Yeah. So, but that definitely you can. Most of our people in our batch as well, they did chartered. So at that time, I think that was kind of a trend. So I think all of the BT people were doing chartered. So that's depend on your objective, right? So if you are planning to go for an IT-based company and IT job, then that's not a good thing to do, because it would be a waste of money. But if you are going for a accounting related job and you are planning to go ahead with accounting career, then yes, that's definitely a good choice, because that way you can get more qualifications related to that field. So that's a choice that you have to take based on your decision, how you are going to go ahead with your career. So let's say if it is IT and related to marketing and digital stuff, then you can do the Google exams. And if you are planning to do account related job, then definitely chartered and SIMA and those kind of stuff. Yeah.
Okay, is there any other questions? We can ask guys from the chat room also.
I think that would be the end of the questions. Sorry for my inconvenience. And once again, thank you very much for joining with us today, Mr. Achala and Achala and Kusal. So, and I would like to extend this to our Prasanna sir, who's given us this opportunity to make this program a successful one, and all the participants. And thank you very much, and have a good night.
Yeah, thank you for having us today. Thank you for inviting. I think it might be a valuable session for you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for inviting. It was a great pleasure meeting you, everyone. If you need any help in terms of internships and anything, you can drop me a chat. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, guys. See you. Good night.
Thank you.